Welcome to Fighting Stats, the ultimate channel for UFC fans who love statistics and betting breakdowns. I'm your host, Art C, and today I'll be getting you ready for the upcoming UFC fights. Here at Fighting Stats, we have exclusive UFC stats, not available anywhere else, giving us a huge edge over the sportsbooks that help us make money long term. Here at Fighting Stats, we also track how often they throw that left jab or that right hook from southpaw, how often they're moving back, or how much time is spent in side control versus full mount. We have all of that information, but that's not it. We pair that with our tape study here. We're going to go through the fights. We're going to watch for fighters' strengths, weaknesses, tendencies, and overall strategies to help you get prepared for the upcoming UFC fights. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Welcome to Fighting Stats. Welcome back to Fighting Stats. I'm your host, Art C, and today we are continuing on with Mr. Joshua Van. He entered the rankings. In that last fight, we saw him take on Cody Durden, ended up winning a unanimous decision here. Now he takes on an even younger prospect in Rei Tatsura, coming out of Japan, 10-0. Comes in as the underdog, so Josh Van going to be a slight favorite at minus 165. This fight is very interesting between two young prospects, and I'm sure they might even meet again in the future. So 68-inch reach here for Tsuruya, so 3 inches of reach advantage, 1 inch height advantage. Josh Van has been the shorter guy in all of the fights that we saw. So let's see how he deals with it, right? And right, so Tsuruya, I believe, grappler by trade, nice wrestler, and we saw against Cody Durden in that last fight, Josh Van's takedown defense pretty much improved. So let's see how he deals with the wrestling here of Tsuruya. And the other thing we saw was Josh Van is that, again, he loses round one at a very high clip. Ended up beating Durden in round number one for the first time in a couple of fights. But yeah, let's see what happens here. Round number one. Tsuruya, Taira, Rei Tsuruya, Josh Van. So Van's in the white trunks, Tsuruya in the red trunks. Now this is a southpaw look here for Van here. So against an orthodox, Van was going outside kicks. Against a southpaw, let's see what he does. Jabs to the body. Van immediately shoots in for a takedown. Van defends. Nice down block. Right back out to his feet. 30 seconds in. Nice. That's a big indicator here. Tsuruya again defends the takedown. Lifts the underhook up. I'm going to just call him Rei. Rei Tsuruya. Tsuruya against Van. Rei versus Van. So Rei has a 50-50 position, holding Van up against the fence. Van working some strikes here in the clinch. More strikes from Van. Van's pretty busy. Van trying to dig underhooks. Van gets that underhook, double underhooks here, tries to spin out, and now he's out. Ooh, let's look at that here. So Van predicting that the takedown's going to come, so he's starting to bite on these fakes, right? Rei comes forward, he like feints the level change, and you can see Van almost sprawling at nothing, loses balance from the sprawl and comes forward. I don't know if Rei has much striking for a grappler, so I would assume that Van has all the minutes on the feet. Inside kick there from Van. Run two there from Van. Rei keeping those hands real low against Van. Nice 1-2 again from Van. Kick to the body from Van. Rei leaving the pocket back with his hands super low. Right here, you can see him throw a left down the middle. Van with his eyes closed. But as soon as he throws, he's done counting. Van comes back with his own shots. Rei shoots in for a single leg, grabs a single leg. Van keeps that foot planted. Rei has to switch to a double leg here. Van using this down block to prevent the other hand from getting around him. Defense. Now he has to just pry him off, get him off the fence. 50-50 position, lifts the underhook. Van digs another underhook. Separates back out to space. 2.5 gone by in round number 1. Left hook there from Van. 3 of 3 in takedown defense for Van. Nice teep to the body there from Van. Ooh, see, Ray was deep on the hips here. So Van commits to a right hand, comes forward, right hand blitz. Ray ducks under the right hand, gets to the hips. Right away, Van sprawls, pushes on the head, does not even get close to a takedown. Now double underhooks for Tsuruya or Ray up against the fence, has his hands together. Van pummels, gets 50-50 back. Fifty-50 position, presses on the fence, breaks off back to space again. Nice counter there from Van, left hook. Right high kick misses. Minute 30 left in round number 1. Whoa! Big right hand from Van lands. Wobbles to Tsuruya. Those hands super low for Ray. Oh, it would look like he would have landed that right hand if he committed to it. 20-3 in significant strikes. Van again sprawls. Ooh, nice takedown here from Ray. Let's see what happened here. Let's back this up. I want to see how he got this takedown. So this weird takedown where he grabs the outside single leg. I haven't really seen that, and tries to step around for an outside trip. Grabs that leg. Van defends, gets that leg out. Right, sprawls. Look like Van's gonna get the back here, but Ray bucks him off, brings him forward, throws him off, and then keeps the top position here. So nice reaction there for Ray to keep this top position here. So a minute left in round number 1. Let's see what Ray can do with this position, or if Van can get back up. Van double underhooks on bottom, elevates, gets to a knee, immediately back up. Very impressive stuff. I think Ray has some pretty good top control here, right? And watch this here again, right? He has this underhook, the far side underhook. Now he digs his other underhook. Now he has 2. Puts his hands together here on the outside here. Lifts the leg, the left leg here to get some space. Elevates. As soon as he gets some space, he has to get this knee back. Gets the knee back and uses it to get right back up. Nice stuff from Josh Van. So, right hand, left hand, right misses for Van. Kick to the body from Van. Right hand just misses for Van. High kick for Van, just up blocked. Ray catches a kick, immediately hooks the legs. 15 seconds left. Van already back up to his feet. No damage from those takedowns. Nice left hand from Van. You have to give the round to Van. I think Ray landed, 3 strikes? 3 strikes, 2 takedowns, no damage, no control. Van looks impressive, man. Round number 2. Orthodox versus Southpaw still. Van on the front foot still. Van not throwing a ton of leg kicks, but again, he's fighting a grappler, so why would he? Digs on underhook. Ray tries to throw, doesn't get him, back up to his feet. Another naked takedown attempt here, grabs a single leg. Van defending, nice sprawl. Throwing some strikes here when he's defending the sprawl. Ray keeps a leg, turns it into a single leg, Van back up. Van's single leg defense is pretty good, steps down, right back out to space. Left hook there misses for Tsuruya. Josh Van back on the front foot again. Right hand there for Van. Right hand lands for Van again. Again gets that underhook. Oh, nice arm throw here from Tsuruya. Gets on top here. Looking like for a scarf hold here. All right, 340 left in round number 2. Let's see what Van can do here, how he gets out of this position. Tsuruya keeping this like scarf hold position. Oh yeah, Van's close to the cage here. He could use it to push off if he feels like he gets some space. There he bucks off. Looks like he's going to get out the back door. Tsuruya tries to get on top. No, he uses the fence to get back up. Nice get-ups from Josh Van. Ray Tsuruya is not an easy guy to get out from underneath. And Van just shows some really good get-ups here. Another takedown attempt. Doesn't get it. Left hand lands for Tsuruya. 1-2 there for Tsuruya. Kick to the body there from Van. Nice sprawl again. A lot of grappling in this fight. Halfway through the fight here, and they continue to go. Van doing all the right stuff for the takedown defense, right back up to their feet. Ten of 13 on takedowns. Van lands a right hand. Van should be throwing more uppercuts, I think. Or at least shovel uppercuts. 2 minutes left in round number 2. Another shot in for a takedown. Van stuffs. Digs that underhook. 50-50. Elevates that underhook. Gets out to space. Double underhooks for Van. Breaks off. Nice right hand for Van lands. Nice left hand lands for Van. 90 seconds left. Right uppercut lands for Van. Ooh, the hand's still super low for Ray. Oh, nice left hook. I love this pressure here from Van. Kick to the body from Van. Oh, nice right hand from Van lands again. Another nice sprawl. Gets the head out, digs the underhook. Couple of elbows here from Van. Digs that underhook. Back out to space. Spinning back elbow. Oh, nice right hand. And slip and rip combo. 30 seconds left. 1-2. Nice elbow from Van again. Or sorry, knee. Another nice knee. Ray Tsuruya lands a spinning back fist. 63% striking accuracy. Striking there. Only 17 strikes up. Oh, left hook for Van. Oh, there's some spins. Nice arm throw. Van right hand boop. Catches him on the chin. Ray lands a right hand of his own. Right hand again for Van. Crazy takedown. Round number 3. I think Van's probably up 2 rounds here just based on damage. Ray has not gotten any grappling off whatsoever. Kind of drawing dead here without a takedown. Deep on the hips again. Van easily defends. Van looking super impressive, I think. High kick misses. And on a takedown attempt, single leg attempt, gets out. Another single leg attempt. Van making him pay with some strikes. Another underhook for Van. Digs an underhook for Van. Breaks off. 4 minutes left in round number 3. Shoots in for a takedown, doesn't get it. 1-2. Van round 3 coming forward with the pressure again. Right uppercut. Again, Tsuruya is super young in this fight, so I expect to see him doing pretty well. 3 minutes left. Cup. Take all the time you need. There's probably going to be a long break for me. I would. Fast forward here. Oh, they're back out. 3 minutes ago. Another sprawl. As soon as he sprawled, Van's throwing some strikes, pushing the head down, defending the takedown. More strikes here from Van. Punching the body. Oh, hard shots to the body. I'm wondering if these are significant. Digs an underhook. Yep. Dig his underhook. Defends. Yeah, easily defends. Now it's Van back up. Takedown defense. On point for Van. Inside kick for Ray. 2 minutes left. Ray has nothing here. I don't even know if he has a puncher's chance. Can't get the takedowns going. Left hand. Over 2.5 was minus 210. There's that left straight from Ray. Would have liked to see Van put on more pressure, but he keeps on having to defend takedowns anytime he gets in close. So I think Van's trying to be kind of like cognizant of the takedowns coming back to him because he can't unload. But there's a right hand for Van. Didn't kick it as well against a wrestler. Nice tip from Van. Slips that one. 90 seconds left. Right hand, left hand lands. Spinning back fist again. That's probably his best chance for Ray here at this point. 4 takedowns on 21 attempts, but none of them had any control. Kick to the body there from Van. Look at these significant strike totals. Another strike. Last minute of round number 3. And almost a flawless victory here. Kick to the body, didn't all that to the cup. The toe hits the belly button. Oh, yeah, it touched the cup a little bit. Referee says keep going, 30 seconds left. Right hand, the spin. One too many spins for Ray. Van looks up at the clock. Ten-second clapper. Oh, the left shot. Josh, man, looking super impressive, putting it all together. All right, what are the scorecards? 30-27. Is there any 30-26s in there? 30-27, unanimous Van decision. So, Josh Van. All right. What did we learn from this fight? We learned that Josh Van has some elite takedown defense, good hips. Honestly, not just the takedown defense, but the get-ups as well. We saw him dig underhooks on the get-ups, elevate, get up from under him. Really no real top control time here for Ray Tsuruya, going 4 for 22 on takedown attempts. So, just another wrinkle in the game there. You know, we really hadn't seen it on full display, his takedown defense. We saw glimpses of it against Cody Durden, but here against a real life grappler with real control, just Van shows that you're not going to get him down to the ground, not going to hold him there, not going to submit him, all that stuff. So that's paired with all the stuff that we've seen previously with Van in terms of his striking, his working the body, his combos. So somewhat of the full package here. So not surprising that that Van working his way through the rankings here, getting better as the fight goes. And again, I think he's still only 23 years old at the time of this fight, so he continues to improve fight over fight. So very interesting to see where Josh Van goes here after this. So we're going to continue taping. We're on road to the championship fight. We're taping all these fights, so like and subscribe. Make sure that you get notified when we put out the next video, because again, we're going to tape this all the way down to the end. My name is Art C, and this is Fighting Stats. Thanks for watching. Well, that is it for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this type of content, make sure you smash that like button. Hit the subscribe. You get notified anytime we put out new content. Remember, for 2025, Fighting Stats is on an absolute record-breaking heater. We were up over 350 units. That's $150,000 just from betting on UFC. Now, if you take a look at this profit chart here, it wasn't one or two big parlays that got us there. It was consistent wins week over week, month over month. We put in our time. We put in the tape study. We looked at all the fighting stats and we got there. The record speaks for itself. Now our exclusive Patreon members get access to our live betting watch party, where we watch and live bet on UFC together. That's an additional 100 units that we made live betting on UFC today. I tell you what to bet and I tell you when to bet it, so you can join us today. Again, all of that's available at patreon.com/fightingstats. Good luck.